everybody. Okay, so I'm out here with these knuckleheads again. Me. They're my babies. Look here, I want to do an update video on June. That's June. She's right over there behind me. I want to do an update video on her, so y'all could see her progress that she's made. And just these two, well, about a week and a half. And we've been working on this. We try to do it every day. It's probably worked out to where it's like every other day. About like everything else I try to do. Oh, I don't have enough time to get around everything sometimes. Anyway, I had already done this video and had it ready to go, had it edited, had it ready to go on YouTube, and for some reason, through technical difficulties and downloading and uploading and all this good mess, it disappeared. So we're going to do it again, and hopefully I can get you a good duplicate video of what I wanted to show y'all. So y'all give me just a second, and what we're going to do is my plan today, y'all. I'm going to get them all in the barn, let y'all see them go in the barn. I'm going to go through my daily routine of what I do with them, how I tie them, how I fool with their feet, and I'm going to let y'all see a comparison between, you know, all the mules and how they're trained and what I do with them. Back up, May. And then we will move into the training I've been doing with June every day. All right, so come on. Come on, get up there, Mike. Come on. Y'all get in there. Come on. Now, y'all, I do apologize about the glare on the video right now, but we'll rectify it here in just a minute. Now, y'all, I use this rope. It's just a mental barrier to keep June from coming out and mate while I'm tying them. That's all it's for right now. Now again, y'all, just bear with me for a few minutes here, and we'll get the camera moved to where this glare will be off of you. I apologize about it. Now we'll use this rope a little bit later, y'all, after I turn them out tonight, and I'll tell y'all about that here in a minute. Alright, now next thing I do, y'all, I'm going to throw my lead rope up over her back. I'm going to bring y'all in a little closer first, because I want you to see. Get y'all set up here where you can get a good view of what's going on. Okay, so I go down the line tying them. I do this every day, same exact way. Take my lead rope, I throw up over her back. Why do I do that? Because that's a way to engage their thought process, their mind. It puts them in gear to think about what I'm going to ask next. She knows that her left front foot is what's coming next. So here we go. See? See how she picked it up for me? I didn't even touch it. Now that we've done that, she knows the back one's next. See? Alrighty. Now we go to Kate. Do the same thing with her. The lead rope over her back, and again, to engage her brain. See how she picked it up, y'all? I didn't even touch it. She just does it. Alrighty. Now, let's move over to June. Uh-oh, forgot my lead rope. Let's move over to June and May now. Now remember, she had a problem taking her leg and, you know, keeping and doing that mess right there. And y'all can go back and watch the other video, the first video that we made on this, and I'll put it down in the description below for those of you that hadn't saw it. You can watch part one. But here we go. See how she's picking up her left foot? Now she's always been pretty good on her back, on her front. It's her back is the one that's caused more problems than not. Again, y'all, you rub them right here on their withers. Why? That's what their mama would do. The mare, their mama would sit here and nuzzle them. That calms them down, y'all. Any bit of nervousness or strife, whatever they got in them, that'll help them right here. It'll just help them relax a little. Now I'm gonna work my way to her rear. Just kind of go down her hump, her rump right here, and just be slow and easy. Now see, she moves a little bit still, but she's a whole lot better than she was. All right, now we're done with that. Go over here to May. I'll bring y'all over this way just a little so y'all can see for sure. There we go. See her pick up her foot? Alrighty. Alright, give it to me. Give it to me. Sometimes I kind of have to ask for it, and that's okay. These colts, you know, they'll get better and better every time we do this. Alright, since we're focusing on June, I'm going to show y'all what I've been doing with her. Now, I showed you some of it last time, but I'm going to show you again and the progress that she made and what we've been doing. So let me get my lead with my stud chain on it. Let me get it fixed. And then we'll progress into what we've been doing every day. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put my gloves on just in case. I don't anticipate her causing any kind of problem, but I don't want to get my hands burned either. So, I'm going to go ahead and put my gloves on. She's used to my gloves also. Alright, I'm going to unsnap her. Now I'm going to hold her with my right hand, use my left hand for hand signals. Now, I want her to take her time in everything that we do. She's got a good slow gear, which I really like. I'm looking forward to that in a work mule. And the quieter you are around your animals, y'all, and the slower you do things, the slower they'll react and do things. So that's why I let her take a couple steps back coming out of this stall, because that's the important place, is this stall. We want to be easy coming in and easy going out. Now, as long as she backs while I'm speaking to her, I don't touch her with my hand. I just kind of do like this. And as long as, and tell her back, and as long as she goes, I don't mess with her. If she don't go, I'll tap her on the forehead with my hand, and she'll go on. Alright, so what I'm going to do from here, y'all, I'm going to set y'all up down here in the barn lot, facing away from the barn, because that's where we'll do our practicing. And we're going to do that first. We're going to do that little bit of lead training down there. Then we're going to come back to the barn. We're going to practice coming in and backing out a couple different times. So let me take y'all with us and we'll get you set up down there. All right, y'all. Okay, so we got a little bit of wind blowing. I'm going to try these microphones out here and avoid the wind noise. So what we've been working on down here is basically leading around left and right, yielding hindquarters. In other words, her back end is coming around with her front end. I'll show y'all how to do that. A couple things I want y'all to notice in this video. One is my fist and the slack that she maintains in the lead chain. Okay, now some of you might say, Zach, why are you still using the stud chain? You know, and in the last video, you know, about it being rough on her and whatnot. Y'all, I'm 6 foot tall, 300 pounds. With a regular lead, I couldn't hold her if she decided to get away from me. And the thing is, y'all, we do not, under any circumstance, want her to get away from me. We want to make sure, because if she gets away from me, y'all, it's harder to fix. Once she figures out she can get away from me, she'll keep trying and trying. If I subdue it and get control over it right now, all that'll stop. So this is just more of an insurance than anything else. But I want y'all to notice the slack she maintains in it. I want you to notice how she follows my fist. And another thing I've been doing with her while we're standing here, I've been, or not standing here, but while we're doing this training, I've been going like that. I've been intentionally trying to scare her. I take my hat, I've been rubbing her like this. Now my hat, y'all, is a pressure. Me taking my hat away is a release. This has got to where it ain't bothering her. I am going to let her smell of it, just to kind of get my scent. And then I take my hat and I do like this. That seems to be a non-eventful occurrence. We want to go under and over on both sides. And whenever she settles down completely and relaxes 100%, I'll take the pressure away. Alrighty. Alright, that's good enough. So, we've been doing them two little things. And that's just kind of working on getting her to where she's not going to react. That's the biggest thing, y'all. We want to change her mind from being a reactionary to thinking with her brain. And that's what I've done here. And y'all, she is a super smart mule. She's really smart. She just got a little bit of mischievousness about her that if she can take advantage of you, she will. You know, and mules like this will run over most people. They will. And they'll get a bad rep, and they'll get bounced around farm to farm. Nobody can handle them, and next thing you know, they'll be really, really rank and mean and kicking and all this other mess. And then next thing you know, they wind up in the dog food factory, and their feet hadn't never been trimmed because they can't, because they kick and stuff like that. And, you know, it's rough on the mule, y'all. It's really hard on the mule. Doing what I'm doing here, it's not hard on these mules. Y'all, these are techniques that have been taught to me from mule skinners that actually lived with mules, that worked with mules, that grew up with mules. They've been passed down to me, y'all, and these guys have forgot more about mules than you and I will ever know. I'm just trying to take what I've been taught and share it with you all. It's not no credit to Zach Odom, it's credit to the guys that taught me. You know, Mr. Ronnie Tucker, Mr. Thomas Summers, Mr. Bob Cantrell, Paul Smith, a lot of these guys, y'all, that have had an impact on my life at some point in time and have helped me down the road to get me to a better place with handling mules. And you know, y'all, I've handled a lot of mules, a lot of rank mules. You know, a lot of people go off of this internet training crap that there's out now, and I hate to say it like that, but really and truthfully, that's about what it is. It's a bunch of crap. Somebody's selling you a bunch of DVDs with some kind of lubby-dubby, you know, type innovation that's going to turn a rank mule into something that it's not, and that ain't going to work. All that mule's going to do is take advantage of you. If you'll listen to what I'm telling you, you can change those type mules, because I've done it, and I've done it a lot. And the fact people would use those methods on their mules and it didn't work out, they would bring their mules to me and I would have to fix them. And really, that's one reason I quit training for the publics, because I got tired of fixing other people's junk. And, you know, training my own mules like this colt here, she ain't no problem. And she's not going to be a problem. I've just about got a handle on her, and she's doing real good. So let's roll right into this training right quick. We'll just run right through it. And then we're going to go back to the barn and do coming in and going out training. I'm going to show you all that right quick. And then afterwards, when we're done, I'm going to feed them and come back and put the neck rope on them, on her. And I'm going to show y'all how I use a neck rope, because she developed a bad habit after we started this training. She was doing really good coming out of the stall until we started this extra training. Then she went back to her old ways of whenever I would slip the halter off her head, she wanted to take off running backwards violently. And that's dangerous. It's dangerous for me and for her. So we had to go back to using a neck rope. She only done it 2 or 3 times with the neck rope on. Once she figured out that I was going to put that neck rope on her, she settled right down. But I still want to show y'all how I do it. So anyway, let's roll right into this lead training. All right, first thing we're going to do is just lead normal, left and right. And what I'm kind of doing, y'all, if it makes sense, I'm kind of doing like some figure eights. I'll make a turn kind of wide, and then as I go, I'll tighten my turn up, and that forces them to yield their hindquarters. Now you can kind of look over your shoulder at their hindquarters, and they'll yield their hindquarters a little bit better. All right, or if you got your lead rope, you can hold them with my right hand, and I can take my lead rope and twirl it like that right there, and look at her hindquarters, and that'll make her yield her hindquarters. Or you can just do it like I was doing it here, and you can walk her, start out in kind of a big circle, and then as you come around to start your figure eight, tighten it up a little. That'll help you yield their hindquarters. Now, as I'm going through this lead training, I'm going to do that every once in a while to get her to react. Now, instead of taking off and flying backwards and trying to get away from me, she flinches a little, but she stands there. Now, she'll get to where she don't even flinch at all. As the days goes on and the training goes on, she'll just say, "What in the world is this fool doing?" She'll say, "He's just a moron. He's acting crazy for nothing." But I'm doing the thing to her that she's done to me over the while. Notice my slack in my fist. Notice how she follows my fist and how she's keeping slack in this lead chain. All right, see, she didn't even flinch much that time. All right, what I'm going to do while I got her down here away from her buddies, we're going to do the coming to me and backing up exercise. Whoa. Now, it's key here, y'all. I just want to tell you, it's key right here, right now, that she minds me. Now, she naturally wants to come to me, but I don't want her to naturally come to me. I want her to come when I tell her to. Okay, and the reason for that is because why? I'm the boss man. It's not about me trying to dominate her. It's not about me trying to break her spirit and none of that crap. It has to do with I can see what's going on around us where she can't. She can't see a treetop hung up in a tree that we don't need to walk under. She can't see a tree that might be that we're having to pull down, and she can't see behind her, so she don't know what's coming. But I do. We're a team, y'all. Me, her, and her partner, or whoever I'm working with. We're all a team. We all work together. We all talk to each other. They talk to me, and I talk to them. Okay? That's part of me being the boss man, not breaking her spirit, not having anything to do with, having dominance over her. That's not it. Okay? But in this case, she's got to learn to mind my voice and mind what I say. And don't do it until I say. And this is one of those, back up. I'm going to make her stay right there until I'm ready. Whoa. Whoop. Horsefly bothering you again? Whoop. Back up. Back. Back up. Whoa. Whoop. Back up. Whoa. All right, come on. Come on. Come on. All the way. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good girl. All right. So, there's one. Now let's back her up. Back up. Back. Back up. Back. Back on up now. Back up. Back. Back. Whoa. Now down here away from her buddies, she's gonna be a little more reluctant. So that's why we do it down here and we do it at the barn. Whoa. Back up. Now y'all see how she wants to come to me? I want to make her stay. Whoa. Whoa. Now. Whoop. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. I'm not going to hit her. I'm just using my hat to keep her still. Whoa. Whoa. Back a step. Whoa. Back up. This is where it takes a little patience, y'all. Because until she contently stands, she's got to learn. Whoa. Back up. Back a step. Whoa. 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 All right, come on. Come on. Come on. Good girl. All right, we're going to do it one more time. Back up. Back. Back up. Back up. Back. Whoa. 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 Back a step. Whoa. Back a step. Whoa. Whoop. Whoop. Whoa. Now. Whoa. Whoop. Back up. Back a step. Whoop. Back up. Whoop. No. Whoop. No. Back a step. All right, come on. Come on. Now, y'all, I know some of you probably think, you know, this is retarded. Why is he doing that? Why don't he just let her come to him? Y'all, it's discipline. It's me making her do something that she don't really want to do. She wants to come and be with me. Okay? We got another horsefly bothering her. Maybe that thing is going. Tell you, everything in the world's been trying to mess up her video today. Anyway, y'all, it's about discipline. It's about making her do what I want her to do versus what she wants to do, okay? It's that simple. Now, let's move up here to the barn and get into what we do up there. Whoa. Now, here it takes a little bit more patience than it does down there. Why? Because, y'all, she likes to be in the barn. She wants to come in here. This is her safe place. This is her stall. So she wants to be in here, but she's got to wait for me, okay? All right, now, whoa. Let me put my sunglasses in my pocket because I'm probably going to have to use my hat some. Back up. Back a step. Whoa. 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 Now, she'll eventually get this. She'll put this together eventually. She'll stand there and overcome her desire and wait for me. It may take, whoa, back up. It may take a little while, but she'll get it. When I scold her enough and I make her stand there, she'll learn it. She'll put it all together and it'll come to fruition. Whoa. But she's got a big desire to come on in this barn stall. But she's got to learn to do it when I say, not when she wants to. Whoa. 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 Whoop. Whoop. All right, come on. Come on. Come on. All the way. There you go. All right, now we're going to do this 3 times. Back up. Back. Back up. Back up. Because I want her to know how to come in and go out of the barn. That's important. Back up. Back. A little more. Whoa. Right there. Whoa. Whoa. Whoop. Whoa. Back a step. Back a step. Now, whoa. Whoop. Whoop. Back up. Back a step now. I didn't tell you to. Whoa. Whoop. 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 All right, come on. Come on. All right, whoa. Now, again, y'all, this may seem really stupid. And you may think, why in the world don't you just let her go on in the barn? That's because that's what she wants to do, y'all. I don't want her going in the barn because she wants to. I want her going in the barn because I allow her to. And also, I want her to learn my hand signals on how to whoa and how to come to me and listen to my voice. All right, so let's do it one more time, and then we'll move on. All right, back up. Back. Back up. Back. Back up. Back. Back up. Whoa, it's good enough. Whoa. Whoop. Back up now. Back up. Back a step. Whoa. 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 Back up. Back. Back a step. Now, whoa. Right there. Whoa. 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 You ain't gonna do it like you want to now. Back up. Whoa. Whoa. You got to have a little intuition, y'all, when doing this. You kind of got to know your mule and kind of what you think they're going to do. I don't want her to do nothing until I tell her to. And if I think she's going to, I may pause a little while and give her the chance to do it. Because she's got to learn to stand there. She's got to learn that. Whoa. 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 All right. Come on. Come on. Okay, now you seen how I kept her back with my hat. I kept her back with my hand, just whatever it took to make her stay back. I did that, and I did it on purpose because she's got to stay until I say, come on. And when I say, come on, she'll come to me. Now, just to show you, back up. Back up. It's all right. Back up. Now, I'm going to stand right over here and make her come to me. All right, come here. Come on. Whoop. Come here. Come on. Whoa. Now, see, y'all, she's coming to me. She wants to go to that stall, but she also knows come here means to come to me. Does that make sense? Whoa. 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 Resist the urge. Settle down. Whoa. Whoop. All right, come on. That time was a lot better. She's done a lot better that time. Come on. Whoa. All right. So now I'm going to tie her back up and get this stud chain off of her. And I'm going to go ahead and feed them, y'all. And then after a while, when I get through feeding them, I'll show y'all the neck rope. Okay, y'all. So they're done eating now. I had to move May. Typically what I do is I come out here, I turn May loose, she goes out, turn June out, she goes out, and so on down the line. I had to take May and put her down in another stall down there and tie her because the other night when I made the other video, she knocked the camera over. So I took May down there and tied her down there in another stall just to get her out of the way of June, so that way June thinks that she's free. So the routine stays the same, but also that she doesn't interfere with the video. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in, I'm going to put the neck rope on June, and when I put the neck rope on her, y'all, it's a cotton rope, and I use a bowling hitch knot so it doesn't cinch up on her neck and get tight. And then also, whenever I get ready to take it off, if she does tighten it up, it's not so tight that I can't get the knot out, if that makes any sense. A bowling hitch works real good, and y'all can Google that, and there's countless videos out there to teach you how to tie a bowling knot. And it works real good in this particular situation. So, again, what she's been doing is whenever I would walk up to her and throw my lead rope over her head like I normally would and try to slip her halter over her head, she'd get kind of mad, throwing a temper tantrum, little fit, and she'd take and whip her head like that, kind of snatch her head away from me, and then she'd take off and run backwards 100 miles an hour out of the stall. Of course, if I tried to hold her, she just pulls the rope out of my hand. But I take my cotton rope, I tie it to the D-ring where her lead chain is. I tie it around her neck, then I slip her halter off, and if she runs backwards, guess what? She's going to hit that neck rope. Now, she's done this a couple times whenever we first started this exercise again, and she fought it pretty hard. The last couple times I've done this, she's been smooth as, silk. So we'll see. Tonight could be different. She might fight it, and then again she may not. But until she gets to be consistent, we'll keep using this net rope every night. Alrighty. Oh, girl. That's alright. Same old thing, different thing. Alright. Now I'm just going to throw it over her neck. Then again, I'm going to put me in a bowling hitch knot. That way it won't get cinched up tight on her or nothing like that. We don't want her to, get choked or anything. Let's see. Come through there. A little wrong on my knot here. Sometimes it takes me a couple times to get this exactly just right. But I'll get it. There we go. Now let's see here. I don't want this thing to be real tight, y'all, but at the same time, I don't want it to, come off and slip over her head and her get away from me too. So, there's kind of a fine line between too tight and not tight enough, if that makes any sense. So I've got my bowling hitch put in. It looks pretty good. I don't believe I'm gonna have no trouble with that. It should hold her, should she fly backwards. Now, she has developed the habit of putting her head up high whenever I go to take her halter off. That's a whole different problem, and we're going to deal with that also, but we're going to deal with it at a later time. Not right now. Let's get this problem fixed first, then we'll start teaching her to put her head down. That'll make things a lot easier for us. But one problem at a time, y'all. If you simplify it, I've learned that helps them learn. Okay, so I'm going to do it like I normally would. I'm going to take my lead rope, throw it over her head. I'm going to take her halter loose from her lead chain, and that way she don't have her head, have to fight it. And then I'm just going to slip her halter off. All right, and I'm going to take my lead rope off, and I'm going to walk right out here, because that's what I would normally do. I would walk and I'd stand right here. Okay. Now you can see the only thing holding her is that cotton rope. But she has to know that this is the behavior that I desire for her to do every single time when I unhook her. And I'm standing here talking to y'all because I want her to have patience. I don't want her to be turned loose and then all of a sudden just boom, run out of stall. That ain't what we're after. We're after patience, slow and easy. You see what I'm getting at? Do you see my point as I'm driving this home, y'all? As these videos progress and you see how my mules work and how they act, how they just kind of poke around, ease around, slow and easy. When I call on them to pull, they pull hard. When I say whoa, they just stand there like a statue. A lot of that has to do with the man driving them, y'all, and the man handling them. If you always are trying to be fast around them, your animals are going to react fast. If you kind of take it easy, slow and easy, and poke around with them, they tend to develop them type habits too. I'm teaching her to poke around and be slow and easy. I don't want her being rapid and violent and unpredictable and whatnot, because that can get you hurt. Okay, so we're going to repeat the process again. I'm going to put my lead rope over her neck, and I'm, the cotton rope right now is doing all the work, y'all. It's got her. I'm just throwing my lead rope over her neck because that's what I would do any other time I was putting her halter on or taking it off or any of that jazz. Okay? Now so far she hasn't been, snappy with me too much. I think she's starting to kind of get out of that, if you will. I think she's kind of starting to get out of that. But she was, in the beginning, she was kind of getting ticked off and just throwing a little temper tantrum, being a turd head is what I call it. She was just being a turd head, and she'd whip her head away from me and then take off, you know. And I couldn't hold her. I'll just be honest with you, I couldn't. This neck rope right here, when she would run backwards, I've got her about probably 1.5 feet, 2 foot of slack. So she'll get halfway out of the stall before that neck rope tightens up. It gives her a pretty good jolt, in other words. And that only took a couple times of doing that. She figured that out real fast. Y'all, this seems like it's a harsh way of doing things. I know. Your first response to this kind of stuff, you're like, what? Yeah, that seems kind of rough. Y'all, she's the one that dictates how rough all this is. I don't. If she sits back, she's going to pinch her jaw with this stud chain. It ain't nothing I'm doing. I'm not pulling on her and tugging on her. I'm just holding her, okay? The harder she sits back, the more pain it'll inflict, or more uncomfortableness it'll inflict on her to do the right thing. Same thing with this neck rope. If she sits back and fights it, it's going to cause her a lot of discomfort. Just as soon as she comes off of it, she gets comfort again. She gets a release as soon as she quits acting like a fool, if that makes any sense. Okay? So, we're going to go in here one last time. I'm going to take her neck rope loose this time. Put the lead rope over her neck too. I'm going to slip her halter off. We're going to come out. I'm going to move y'all over this way because we're going to step over to the side. And then I'm going to turn her loose. Okay? Whoop. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my neck rope loose. I'm going to have it where it'll just come loose, you know, with it. Okay. Now I've got all that. I'll take her halter off. Whoop. Whoop. Now she kind of was a little bit jumpy on taking her halter off. She didn't try to fly back, which is good, but she was a little bit jumpy. All right. Whoop. 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 Now she knows to stay in this stall. We've done this a bunch of times. And like I said, up to about 4 months ago, or about the last 4 months, she's been doing really good. Up to about the last couple weeks, whenever we started this extra training, that's whenever she kind of started getting aggravated and wanted to show herself. She couldn't get away from me no other way, so she started doing this again. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move y'all right over here because she's gonna wanna come out here in a minute. I'm gonna move y'all right over here. Hopefully you can see still. I've got to stay in my spot to keep her in the stall. Now I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna make her stay in there just for a minute. This is where you want to exercise patience. The more patient I am, y'all, the more patient she's gonna be. Instead of her being in a hurry to get out of this stall every night, I'm gonna learn her, teach her to take her time and not be in such a big hurry. She ain't got nowhere to go. She ain't got nowhere to be. Oh, girl. All right, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick y'all up here with me, and we're gonna sidestep over out of her way, and then I'm gonna call her out. All right, here we go. All right, June. Good girl. Now, y'all, I hope you've enjoyed this little training video, little tidbit that we've done, or I've done with June. It's always a work in progress, y'all. And each one of my mules, they need something a little different technique. You know, some mules are real light in the beginning anyway. May, she's real easy. She was born broke. Her mama was that way. You know, Kate right here behind me, she's real easy. Alice is a little more kind of like June is, but not near as bad. So, you know, thank y'all for coming along with me and letting me show you this. I really appreciate your time and hanging out with us. And I hope that you've enjoyed it and could get something from it too. You know, there's, golly, y'all, there's so many things out there now that people are pushing. And look, some of it works and some of it don't. Some of it ain't nothing but a bunch of crap. I'll just tell you the truth. But they sell a bunch of it, and you know, it is what it is. I'm telling you stuff that has been handed down to me through generations from mule skinners that grew up with mules, that lived with them, and that really knew how to work them. So I hope maybe you got something from this. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to put my email up here on the screen. If any of you need me, holler at me. Be glad to talk to you. I always enjoy hearing from folks. And look, do me a favor. If y'all leave comments down in the comments, leave me your name in there, so that way I know who I'm talking to, and I can start to learn you all's names by your first name, and develop a little bit better friendship with everybody. I really enjoy hearing from you in the comments. I know some of you are using other people's emails, so it might show up a little different, and I want to make sure I get you by the right name. So if y'all don't care to do that for me, I'd appreciate it. And as always, I'm going to be praying for each and every one of you that are hearing my voice right now. You're watching our videos, I'm praying for you. I really appreciate you. I thank you for what you've done. And y'all take care, and I'll see you next time.